Think about the web page results in the search engine results page. What makes you decide to click on a certain result? Is it the URL, the name shown, or a description of the page? Or is it a combination of all three? You, as a digital marketer creating a new web page, have control over what page name, also called the title link, appears in the results page. You also have some control over the description of the page as well. In this video, we're going to discuss crafting effective web page titles and descriptions that connect with searchers and potential customers. In general, every web page has a title element, and most web pages have a meta description. The web page title element provides both the user and search engines with a page's topic. The meta description provides the search engines a summary of what the page is about. A page's title may be a few words or a phrase, whereas a page meta description might be a sentence or two, or even a short paragraph. Let's discuss a few recommendations for page titles. When creating a page title, you should make it accurately describe the topic of the page's content. It should read naturally. Avoid writing a title that has no relation to the page's content. Also, avoid creating a title with default text like untitled or new page 1. When a searcher reads a page's title link and then clicks on the link, the web page content should closely match that page title. Now, if it doesn't, they're likely to click back and revisit the search results page. Another recommendation is to ensure every page has a unique title element. This helps users to understand the unique value which this page provides. So avoid using a single title in all pages across the site or in a large group of pages. An example of this is if a company had services as the title for their services related page. They should change it to a name that specific service the page content discusses. A third recommendation is to make titles brief but descriptive. If the title is too long or deemed less relevant, the Google search engine may show only a portion of the text in your title. An example of a less relevant title is one that a keyword is stuffed. Now, it's okay to include a keyword, but don't repeat it. Remember, the title should always be helpful to the searchers. In general, even when following the best practices, Google may show title links that are different from the title elements on a page. This can happen when our systems determine that it's valuable to provide a slightly different context to users, or if the given title element doesn't fit the available space. Let's discuss meta descriptions. These are important because Google search might use them in the results for your pages in the SERPs. Note that we say might. This is because Google search may choose to use a relevant section of a page's text if it does a good job matching the searcher's query. Here are a few recommendations when crafting meta descriptions. You'll want to make sure there is a meta description for every page of the website. Google will show a snippet from the meta description or web page in the search results. Writing a clear meta description may influence a page's snippet in the search results. A second recommendation when writing a meta description is you should accurately summarize the page content. Write a description that would both inform and interest searchers if they saw your meta description in a search result. Now, there is no minimum or maximum length for a meta description. Make sure it just contains all the relevant information a searcher would need to determine whether the page will be useful to them. A third recommendation is to use unique descriptions for each page. Having a different description for each page helps both users and Google. For instance, if a search results display multiple pages of the same website. If you're working for an e-commerce company with thousands of web pages, it's likely not beneficial to spend time writing meta descriptions for each page. In this situation, you could automatically generate descriptions based on each page's content. This is a more advanced technique. However, just remember, with large website, not every single page's description must be written manually. You now know how important page titles and meta descriptions are to both search engines and users. They help them better understand what page is all about, and they encourage people to click on the page link. If you create a web page with great content, but the title doesn't reflect that content's topic, it can frustrate searchers. This frustration may be reflected in analytics, and Google search may choose to show different title links in the SERPs. Always craft effective titles in addition to excellent page content.